Greetings. Well, lots of you are gonna see some different things today. Look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's some ET supernatural events. Believe it or not, most of you guys are tapping into your inner selves will have these channeled messages coming from the higher realms. And most will have other things to say about it. There are gates in which not even the ones that can hear have access to. There are certain selective individuals that have a certain access to certain gates. And a lot of people have been spying on these particular star seeds, so asked to stop. This also gives these particular water sign or grand trines. They're called grand trines for a reason. Most of them have a Palladian Nephilim background, which means they come from a very toxic indigo black community, black sheep family type of background, but now found their ET extraterrestrial side of telepathy and mathematics and the most extreme phenomenon and the most manifesting vibration of the fifth of Beethoven or some type of photosynthesis symphony for the devil, I guess, or just someone tampering with their occult. I don't know. Some type of leader or unicorn, universal. Yeah. Moving on. In no time. That Godspeed type thing, there are gates in which even for the ones that would be the church goers and everything would have to hear about it. And it's considered the most heinous crimes ever to be committed against man. Selling your own masters, but yet you asking for freedom when there is no sovereignty that you gave yourself as a gift. Wise man, woman, man, same difference. Peace unto you would also be very significant, as a lot of you was called to do that during the times of the battle war cry of your own creating your own reality throughout the trials and tribulations. Yet you decide to put your own cups in reverse. Put a thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I guess. Unless you know another way to drive. Apparently cars are supposed to go backwards like your life. Sometimes on autopilot if you don't know. Neil Armstrong should be very significant. But you wouldn't know nothing about the moon, now would you? Excuse me as I give my own self my own landing site. The Galactic Federation is here, and, you already have the answers. No, they are not coming back. We are a special divine grid, and we are in our life purpose. Regardless of your belief system, it will crumble, because first of all, you don't know nothing about anything that you're doing, and nor is anyone bothering you. Let me express to you of that. Vibration number 8, South Node Leo, the Church of Zion, all these different types of church, it's not for, right, I mean, you have cherubim angels that even have a darker side, as Seraphim angel will also be connected to a lot of praying and harming of children. If manifested correctly, you would manifest it in the upright period. Regardless if you see it, you can know that one's telling the truth. Yet it hurts the ears to listen to who. Some that were officers in their past lives. Excuse me as I channel different, because a lot of tarot readers are being exposed regarding slander, lies, and gossip, and it's going to be a problem, because not only was this not happening during the Knights Templar, but it did, and it caused one of Archangel Michael's brother would know exactly 3 years ago what that would mean. A lot of Scorpios fell down in regards to this. It's called the seventh ray, the seventh grid. regardless if you call on Jehovah, regardless if you call on any entity to take over that vessel, it will be that. And it is what is written from the beginning, from the blood on her, for the pain of one of the ancestors that have death. And yes, once children, a child has been taken because of free will that was given by Archangel Uriel II. Second tier, she says. By the way, androgynous in the way of sort, Nikola Tesla will also play a role in this vibrational code, as a lot of faiths collide together. But one's is up in the clouds and an illusion about it. Does that make sense? It's supposed to be a man, right? Well, I didn't exactly give an exact warning about a landing site now, did I? 51. Telling lies to Division 19 or something about Washington, D.C. Also, if I was any conspiracy, would you then tell me that I do have these ways of seeing 3344, but more in the more righteous of ways, of which, if you would hear correctly, is that good news that you see for you as you scan these receipts of your celestial wavelength through telepathy and new gates that you may not be able to enter, as my brother on my far right, but very close to yours truly, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, Christ consciousness. But I guess in a way, your roots would see that I'm evil. Can't stand your vibes, but then sit down. Lady or man, I've done nothing to you. I'm walking in open territory, bother no one. But here's the problem, and this is going to be an outrage cry of an archangel or messenger themselves. This would be in Proverbs of your 133. Thank you, Archangel. Archangel Nathaniel. Yeah, it's going to be a whole fight, and it's not going to be fair because no one wants to listen. But it's all out of jealousy, because if I was actually looking at the same thing you're looking at, this would also make sense. I guess also in the way you believe that the way the table's set up is exactly that way, now doesn't it? But not this fish. Why not? Well, you just answered your own 44,000 worth question of why you can't move in trying times during the times of misunderstanding. Truth is out. 555. Militant, no doubt. Math with rhythm. I don't know, arithmetic. But I didn't want to say that. I wanted to say rhythm. It goes with the water. Ashurian Council. You know, and when we respond, the gravitational pull will be 0. Archangel Michael's here and says, yeah, I mean, what do you expect? But the same thing you keep praying on, it was the exact same thing why you are told to stop, because we have also some that you don't know, and if you do tarot, I don't think you've lived as many years as Archangel Michael says, yours truly. Because lots of you, it's being taken care of, and it's just walking into it, honestly. Blindsided to believe it so, because 11:13, 12:12 should also be significant. 2 prophets, one scorns cash against stone within another. I don't know, the story of Dean's the punching Cupid would also be significant as gold. Someone that would throw stones in a glass house. But this is basically embarrassing for the ones that think they know everything as pastors, popes, priests, and carry on, right? Thank you, Nana. Someone needs to get the vehicle checked. A lot of things were instructed to go this way. Clear artisan, but it's, a lot of ones are gonna find out. Very scary. Yeah. I guess in their own way you keep yourself in a cage. Now let's talk about it. Some will have a personal decision to make. There's going to be some type of manipulation. Archangel Michael says, I'll be guiding this, not you. Spell work on a pet. A little spiritual consequences, but you don't get those type of words, but I guess in a way you find that different. I don't know. Someone that really needs to hear this. Caution. Truth is out. I don't think so. And act exactly like that? Are you serious? Something does not look right and you know it. Don't you? Archangel Uriel doesn't create confusion either. It's a red ray. It should be that clear in the sunlight to the point you miss it. You miss it because you continue to point at it. Do it again. Actually, don't do it again. Yeah. It's kind of like, wait a minute. So you know that's true, right? And you do it anyway, 12:30. Mercury. No, you are not. Patience. Keep waiting. Keep acting like that you don't know anything, and I'm telling you, and their ancestors telling you something. You'll find yourself a good old commitment. You'll never expect. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is brought on by your ET friends. A lot of ones are coming down to remove certain people, okay? If you don't believe me, don't worry about it. But I guess in a way, we all have free will, so where do you think you're going to go? By the way, too. You kind of shoot yourself in the foot while also trying to government yourself and trying to find out what's in space. But you're crazy. People attacking other people, acting like you don't sacrifice one of aliens and stuff like that. Like you think you know everything just to do your asparagus. Yeah, good. Don't worry, Gaia will take care of that. By the way, my name wasn't always Tracy, but I'm going to keep my comments out of this conversation, Council. Because honestly, if I was any more coherent at this point, I'm pretty sure Archangel Michael will be my brother and hear that outcry at this time. And it's because of this witch coven that acts like I'm not a prophet, that I wasn't then in my past. According to my Akashic records, my name was actually in the Book of Life, and I was dealing with some narcissistic ass, female, with both, okay? It didn't feel right, and I know it didn't. Genesis 6 classified. Genetics. I have Akban Rahim. And Archangel Michael personally came down to tell me this. It's prophecy. this was done to take my inheritance, my celestial powers, and everything. And this nigga is understanding everything and sitting in the high priestess seat. Yes, and you can get mad. You can get pissed. But I know that I'm here for a reason. I'm bringing that shit back. And I'm telling council, because council's coming down. And everyone always talk about God complex, but you can't hear God if you could actually hear anything else, because you continue to say everything. Most tarot readers are going to be white, clean, and move. Archangel Raphael says. Because right now, there's some things that we need to clean up, and it is going to. And these things that are going to happen, let me be clear. I also heard someone that prayed to Elohim. Elohim works with the Galactic Federation as well. No, this time is up. There'll be no time. You're lying. And a lot of messengers and healers can see that. So yes, and there was some type of instance, because in the Knights Templar during the trenches, as you so call this ditch, it's referring to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius mother, abuse of a high priestess power, and the past of the Salem witch trials, and also poisoning the own mother. So chill. Something with chilling, or is it sweet old summertime? Some hot Cheetos or something like that. 777 should be very significant, because 88 during the 888 portal, there was some type of indigo child that was attacked. That was an earth angel. That's an outcry during the south node, north node, between the planets. Everybody was so wanted to look in the damn sky. Shut up! Oh, I want to be clear. Everybody wanted to look in the sky. You don't know what you're looking at. Because if you did, none of you would know what it is now, and now you have to take it. Take what? Is that a man taking? Is that a taken down? I have to say, brother, it seems kind of funny. I want to play it. I want to play it. I have to say, you guys, it's going to be a very shocking, for the ones that can hear, it's going to sound like a Cherokee drum. Yeah. You get your clearance back, and you wonder, yes. Some of you find out your half-breed asses. And I don't mean anything about a race, neither. I'm talking about, well, I guess some children find themselves, in which, good luck catching your kids, grown adult children. That's not how these things go. I guess if, in a way, you're trying to teach me to tell me how I lived. Oh boy. A lot of Foot Locker, foot and mouth disease, Burger King foot lettuce and stuff. I don't know, whatever. And, I gotta say, we still have a misunderstanding about what is and what isn't. But it kind of goes with, culinary arts, too. Not casting anything to do with asparagus. You can make that yourself. You understand? But, people get shadow banned for stuff that seems about right. I can't really unlock this one, How's that narcissistic if you can't see it? Apparently you can't hear either. Because whatever you're hearing, it doesn't look like anything else. No, it doesn't. What it looks like is, and for a fire sign too, not use your intuition or use your intuition. I don't know. Because something does not look right and you know it. You guys, when you guys find out why this was done, it will piss off. The mass awakening is already on the way also. But you're toxic. Anything else to do with being separate, anything else to do with being careful, but not too careful, but just enough to irritate, it all comes out to light. Someone has been very sneaky, lying. I'm getting heavy fire and earth sign, and it's coming up into air like it's a dry ice, because it's not only, but it's also something that you can feel. So I want to say earth. So earth, wind, air, fire, you know. You get your South Node, North Nodes upgrades and downgrades from there, by the way. So no one's going to believe it until it becomes, let her finish. But it's not her, it's him. By the way, it's going to make a whole huge turn. And not only is it disrespectful for a man to speak, but her to speak as well. We are talking. Pharmaceutical something of abuse of a child, something else. Curse has been broken, things have been lifted and cast away. I got to get to walk away. Okay, that's Cap. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, Capricorn. I got to get to walk. I heard that. I just heard that. I'm not even gonna lie. This is not even gonna lie, but I gotta tell you, this is oh man. You guys, this is what's coming. The Galactic Council, Spiritual Justice, way out north. Some type of KIA. My condolences. Smoke gas spring. Gas air spring. She's not getting away with it now.